Whispers in my head, what you gonna do? So take it, 기도해. 난 지켜내려 해. 쉽지 않아도 진실한 나만의 beliefs.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year, because this is the first video that I'm doing of 2024. I hope you had a lovely New Year's and New Year's Day. I spent mine in the Peak District. I never do anything normally for New Year's, just normally at home with family. So off I went to the Peak District, to Bakewell, which was just really lovely. But yeah, today is the day, the little wake-up call of January, where I'm just like, yeah, no, I need to be organised. I want to get all my decorations put away. I want the house to be organised. It's definitely that January kick up the bum where I'm just feeling like I want to get my life in order. So yeah, a lot of, I'm not gonna say all of the decorations just in case I don't get through it all, because there's a lot. There is a lot. I've also been not very well with COVID, so we'll just see how far we get with the day, but I'm very keen to start getting some routine back. I'm going to do loads of routine videos over the following months, so if you like them, there'll be a lot of them coming up. Routine, organisation, all of that stuff that we all love at the beginning of a new year. I'm also very, very happy, perfect timing, that my HelloFresh box has arrived today. Literally came 5-10 minutes ago. Thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. If you've watched some of my previous videos, you will know that I am a huge HelloFresh fan, and I have been for a really long time, so it's always a pleasure to work with them. I am definitely in that stage where I've not eaten proper meals, I've been picking at bits, I've eaten loads of cheese and crackers, so I am just so glad that I've got some decent meals in that box with the freshest ingredients, everything that I need. So this week we are completely taken care of. HelloFresh is just so good for convenience. Everything is delivered straight to your door. It's the freshest ingredients. They come with the recipe cards as well, which are just dead simple, easy to follow, tells you exactly how to cook everything. My kids love doing these with me, and you've got the cards to keep afterwards, so if you want to make anything again, then you've got the whole load of recipes, because I just keep all mine. Just got a massive pile of them. Quite an extensive cookbook now that I've got of HelloFresh. They also offer 44 different meals every single week. There is always loads and loads of choice, because you can pick which recipes to include. They also have loads of different categories as well, so if you're looking for calorie smart ones or family recipes, ones that you can cook in like 15 minutes, loads of different categories as well, so that you can have the recipes fit in your life. It is so good for just taking out all of the thought process and the stress and the shopping lists and the planning, and it is just going to be so helpful for us this week. It always gets the kids in the kitchen for me as well, so I'm always a big fan of it for that, because if I can get my boys cooking and following along with recipes, then I feel like it's just a great experience for everybody. I have also got a huge discount code which is going to save you absolutely loads of money. If you scan the QR code on the screen, then you can get 60% off your first box and 20% off for the next 2 months when you use my code, which is on the screen. I'm also going to leave all of the details down below. But yeah, just a really good one for kicking off the new year, getting you organised. So that is going to be tonight's meal taken care of. I think I'm going to maybe go for oven baked chorizo and tomato risotto. I love risotto so much, so that's probably going to be tonight's meal. That's sorted, so what I need to do in the meantime is dig out all my storage boxes and start to get these decorations down. I might make a cup of coffee first, obviously.
I see the light shining on the stage.
So I started in the kitchen, which I think actually this year was my favourite room for Christmas decorations. I am sad to see the hot chocolate station go, but it just always is something that feels that little bit more special to have it just at Christmas time. And yeah, so it's nice to have that as part of the decoration just for Christmas. I am also going to take everything off my shelves and put everything back that I had on there last time, but I put it all back slightly differently. I can't remember exactly where everything was, so it's just always nice to have a little bit of a refresh of different home decor when I'm putting everything back, move things around a little bit, give everything a good clean as well. I am literally putting everything just in storage boxes as they are. Obviously, you might want to pack things a little bit more securely than I have done, but I just know where I'm putting them in the loft. They're not going to get knocked about. Everything is going to be absolutely fine and not get broken, and I couldn't really be bothered, I'll be honest, to start wrapping everything up. So everything is nice and secure in their storage boxes though. So I just put everything in big plastic ones. I did get a couple of new ones this year as well, which I normally just order from somewhere like Argos.
That I should let go.
I also spotted an empty tub of Pringles on the side, so I thought that would be perfect to wrap my fairy lights around. I use anything like that, or rolls of wrapping paper, just something that will keep them neat. Also, coat hangers are really good as well. And then moving in to the living room, I haven't cleaned any of the surfaces in the kitchen or anything, but what I wanted to do was get all the decorations taken down and then put them in the loft, and then I was going to come back and clean all of the surfaces afterwards. I bought a few of these storage boxes this year, which were from Asda. They're under the bed storage boxes, but I wouldn't bother getting them delivered because I didn't notice till afterwards, but both of them were actually cracked on the bottom. I've already filled them up, and I just decided that it's not going to affect the way that I store things, but ideally, yes, I probably should have sent them back, but I couldn't be bothered with the hassle of it, I'll be honest. I find Asda delivery a real pain. A lot of the time I have my next day delivery refunded because things are running late, which is a real shame because I really like a lot of the things that they have on the George website, but yeah, the storage boxes came broken anyway. I don't know whether that's the courier or if they were already like that, but just to watch having anything delivered from there, that it's not going to be stuff that's fragile.
Cross my heart, I never meant to hurt you, but now you're slipping through my fingers as the darkness in me lingers. Was praying for possibilities, lately got the best of me, yeah. You got the best of me, embracing our insecurities. Better to cry and set us free, yeah. Oh no. We're running out of space between good and bad, running out of words to apologize. Nothing left to say between you and
I am definitely feeling that usual thing at the moment of the house feeling absolutely empty now that all the decorations have gone and the tree's gone. I felt really ready to get it all down this year though. Normally I want to keep it up for weeks and weeks, but I really have this massive organising bug in my mind at the moment. But yeah, I feel like I need a lot of new things, new furniture. It just feels really empty and bare, as it always does when all the decorations go. But it's always amazing how much mess they create as well. So much artificial snow everywhere and pine needles, and yeah, I had to have a real good clear of all of the surfaces that had had decorations on them, because it was just glitter and all sorts everywhere. I am now back in the kitchen much later on. We have had our risotto, which was absolutely delicious, and I am just popping everything back on the shelves. Well, I keep faffing with this and I'll change it again probably. Every time I look at it I'll move something. This is just what I'm always like, but I do really like that thing of going around the house, moving the homeware around. It sort of feels like you've got new things if you just put everything in different places and change things up a little bit. But yeah, I always like this part because they obviously haven't been around the house for the last 6 weeks or so, or however long it is that I've had my decorations up, so it's nice to see all of my other homeware bits just ready to put them back and have them all nice and neat and tidy.
oh no.
just needing to give everywhere a bit of a tidy up now before I go to bed. Very lazy way to clean the sofa with the hoover there, where I just thought that'll do the job. Just get the whole hoover on the side and get rid of any crumbs. I think there was some Pringle crumbs on there from the kids and the usual feathers from the pillows, but this just needed a quick going over because I'd obviously been concentrating on taking all the decorations down throughout the day, so the rest of the house was a little bit neglected. And then I thought I would carry it on the next day because I just got a little bit fed up of taking decorations down and thought, well, I'll tackle upstairs tomorrow. So the next day I am back at it. I am just sweeping up all of the bits, loads of bits of, like I say, Christmas tree and bits of artificial snow and glitter, and I'm just going to hoover over all of the floors, and also I'm going to mop them as well because I got myself a new mop bucket, which is very exciting. I just got one from Asda. It might have been in the sale, just like a spin mop, but like an Asda's version of it. So I'm just giving all of the surfaces a wipe down, and then for the floor I just put in some hot water with bleach to mop the floors. Also just chucking as much as I can up in the loft when I'm on my own. There was some boxes I couldn't put up there by myself, so I asked my sister to help me with those. But yeah, I'm just putting up the decorations that I can manage. Then into the boys' room, I'm taking all of their decorations down, which was the last room to do. I'd already taken Toby's down, so I'm just taking their tree apart, and I also needed to change their bedding from the Christmas bedding to something a little bit more boring, but they are brushed cotton duvet sets, so really nice for this time of year, like really soft and warm.
Can't be trusted, can't be trusted, can't be trusted with me. Purple sky, everything's so bright. 기다려왔어 지금이야. Turn off your phone and off your mind.
Something that I've really annoyed myself with as well is the fact that the artificial snow, like the snow banner thing that I put on the kids' bunk beds, the tape that I used has unfortunately peeled off a lot of the paint. So I mean, they probably were due a bit of a repaint anyway, but yeah, I've got to do a little bit of touching up on the bunk beds. So there's they look quite a mess actually, like all of the front at the bottom of Archie's bed, a lot of the paint has come off, which is just what happens really when I decide to stick things all over the place when I've got an idea. So that's a job that needs to be done, but this whole bedroom needs a little bit of a repaint and things anyway. Dylan is actually desperate for it to be a gaming room, so I don't know whether I'm going to change it up a little bit and have it a bit more of a games room theme. We shall see. He definitely wants like some LED lights and things in here, probably just make it a little bit more grown up. But yeah, painting the bunk beds is definitely on the list of jobs. I had a little helper because as soon as I'm on that top bunk I feel like it's such a pain getting up and down it, so Toby came in to just give me all of the things that belong on Dylan's bed, just chucking them up to me one by one so that I didn't have to get up and down. I just needed to give this room a hoover, and that is where I have called it a day for filming. Yeah, it always amazes me how long it takes to do this kind of thing and take all the decorations down. But yeah, I'm glad it's done. It feels much more organised. I've got so much more organising to do throughout the house, which I will definitely share with you guys. But yeah, that's where I'm going to end today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would absolutely love it if you came back again for my next one.
Bye everyone.